Over the years, the bilateral ties between Belgium and Nigeria have grown stronger in terms of business. Both countries constantly seek ways of doing business better and forging collaborations through B2B and B2G meetings. The Belgian ambassador to Nigeria, His Excellency Peter Lingnet, hosted a business cocktail reception at his residence on 25th April to unveil the 2024 edition of the Nigeria-Belgium-Luxembourg Business Forum, built to take place in Brussels, Belgium, from the 18th to 20th September.
From the point of view of our embassy, too, things are crystal clear in this regard. Nigeria is not so much a partner country for development cooperation for us as so many other ones in the sub-region, but it is a middle-income country open for and eager to do business. There is much more, ladies and gentlemen, than meets the eye at first sight, and our trade statistics are not telling the whole story. What is Belgium doing in and for Nigeria? Two fresh stories from the last 2 months provide excellent examples of it. With revolutionary business practices and scientific methods, they also know how to bring the dimensions of a production facility down from the classic big factory building to something the size of a classroom. On a more business-to-business level, we welcomed here in Lagos, in late January, a very self-organized, compact trade mission of 8 Belgian companies around the company Vinke, specialized in waste solutions, renewable energy generation, waste treatment, and food storage and processing. May many more of them find their way to Nigeria. Meanwhile, after the COVID lull, the activity of various relevant chambers of commerce has notably picked up again between our two countries. Both Eurocham and the Nigeria-Belgian Chamber of Commerce are programming interesting activities this year and are keeping a listening ear to the needs of our actual and potential investors and innovators in Nigeria. And right here this evening, the Belgian-Luxembourg ACP Chamber will sign an MOU with the Abuja Chamber of Commerce and Industry. We are looking forward to ever more such engagements and interactions. During the past 3 days, Brussels hosted the World Cocoa Conference, and an exchange of expertise between government experts from cocoa-producing countries will be organized in the wake of it in June by our ministry's think tank, the Egmont Institute. As with the past conference, Nigerian participants are keenly invited. Finally, to paraphrase both Presidents Barack Obama and Bola Tinubu, Belgian companies come to Nigeria with the audacity of renewed hope, and vice versa. Here's wishing for many hopeful and promising chapters indeed.
Nigeria-Belgium-Luxembourg Business Forum IPA delegation from Brussels were in Abuja to grace the reception.
The unveiling reception, business reception that we're having tonight at the residence of the ambassador of Belgium in Abuja is to officially announce the business forum that will be taking place in Brussels, Belgium on 18th, 19th and 20th September this year, 2024. So it's a 3-day event. The event has as major feature business-to-business meetings and business-to-government meetings. We're using the opportunity of our presence in the capital of the EU, which is Brussels, to get businesses who are interested in meeting governments where the legislations are made, but where also a number of critical trade-related policies are crafted to meet with them, quite apart from meeting potential business partners. So The essence of tonight is indeed to unveil the package in summary form, in a convivial atmosphere, as you have seen. People drinking and networking and all of that, and people have received the basic flyer that has a QR code which you can scan, and it takes you to the pre-registration page, from where you can indicate your interest in attending the business forum.
The significance of this reception is that we are bringing the Belgian business community and the Nigerian business community together to promote the business forum that is happening in September from the 18th to the 20th of September in Brussels. So the Nigeria, Belgium, Luxembourg Business Forum will focus on different sectors. We'll focus on healthcare, we'll focus on agriculture, construction, and so on. So I would say the significance of this reception is to kick off the registration for the business forum that's happening in September in Brussels. So I would advise everybody, get in touch with CBL ACP. You will get our details on our website. You go to events and you can register your interest right now so that you can be part of these amazing business opportunities in Brussels. If you look at the business forum, it's creating linkages between the economies of Belgium, Luxembourg, and Nigeria. So we will be expecting a delegation of 30 to 40 Nigerian businesses coming to Brussels, looking at the economies of Belgium and Luxembourg, but also at the same time having Belgium and Luxembourg companies looking at the business and investment opportunities in Nigeria. And we already have quite some investment from Belgium here in Nigeria.
A major stakeholder at the business reception was the Abuja Chamber of Commerce.
We at the Abuja Chamber of Commerce are solely concerned with facilitating opportunities for businesses in the FCT and the environs, and then generally in Nigeria. We are happy to have this opportunity to work together with our colleagues from Belgium, Luxembourg Chamber of Commerce. And what we seek, basically, is access, market access. That's what we want for our businesses. We also look towards inward investment and outward opportunities for us also to invest in their own businesses, in their own jurisdiction. We will be taking part in the business event in September. That will be shortly after our own International Trade Fair starting on the 20th of September to the 1st of October. So we will be signing this MOU this evening, and we hope that it will be the beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship between these businesses in Nigeria and the businesses in the Belgian Luxembourg Chamber of Commerce.
What does this portend for Nigeria?
What this portends for Nigeria is essentially to create opportunities for Nigerian businesses that are willing to explore beyond the Nigerian border opportunities that are out there for their businesses, either in terms of setting up branch operations outside Nigeria, in Belgium or in Luxembourg in this case, or they are seeking partnerships in the things that, in the activities that they are involved in here, that they are seeking either technical partners, they are seeking, financial partners, and whatever kind of partnership you are seeking, the Business Forum is meant to organize the table and bring all of these people together to begin to transact. Now, the unique aspect of the Business Forum is the fact that we will be in intensive conversations with those that have expressed interest to be part of the Business Forum, simply by reaching out to them, establishing what their needs are, and matching them up with businesses back in Belgium and Luxembourg that are also interested in the same areas that they are interested in, so that prior to the meeting, the Business Forum, in Brussels, they would have been having intensive conversations, so that when they meet, the whole thing then is essentially to sign an MOU or contract or whatever they prefer to do. So we're making it, as a matter of fact, pragmatic, but also result-oriented.
May 9 every year, the European Union, which is made up of 27 countries, celebrates the European Union Day. What is the significance of the European Union Day?
The significance of the EU Day is essentially to celebrate, on the one hand, the diversity within Europe, within the member states of the European Union, but at the same time, celebrating the unity, the common purpose, the value that binds all of them together, what you can call the European value. Now, year in, year out, we are seeing evolution in the way and manner that the EU is coming closer and closer together. Yes, of course, you will always have hitches here and there. For instance, recently, Britain went out of the EU, the so-called Brexit, okay? But that is not what defines the EU. The EU is defined by commonality, it is defined by, unity, it is defined by, good governance and, all of that. So while discussing and celebrating those good things about the EU, they also use the opportunity to reminiscence over the challenges that they have faced in the journey, and then think about ways and manner of moving in one direction, like we say in Belgium, with all their noses facing in one direction.
The Belgian ambassador to Nigeria, His Excellency Peter Lingnet, describes the activities of the EU with Nigeria.
And it's only befitting that the EU's business forum in Abuja and your business forum in Brussels, focused on Nigeria, are organized with only the summer holidays in between both of them. Almost back to back, one could say. 1 month before the EU and Nigeria signed a deal worth 18 million to boost vaccines production in Nigeria, and in the sidelines of a ministerial level on health sovereignty in Africa, organized by the Belgian EU presidency in the Egmont Palace in Brussels, the Belgian company Universels signed a memorandum of understanding with the Minister of Health, His Excellency Mohamed Ali Pate. Their ultimate goal is to save more lives and provide affordable health care for all Nigerians. An ensuing action plan will now focus on the production in Nigeria of mRNA-type vaccines against Lassa fever, and on training local capacity. Developing mRNA vaccines in Nigeria was mentioned by Minister for Foreign Affairs Tugar as one of the 6 big priority areas in the collaboration between Europe and Nigeria.
For Julie Darling Entertainment World, brand owners of Global Light on NTA News 24 is wishing the European Union Happy European Union Day with the playing of the European Union anthem by members of the Julie Darling Orchestra, Fisayo Adekanye and Shinsok Ukpot. the Nigerians in Diaspora Organization Americas, NIDOA, on Tuesday, April 30, 2024, announced the demise of one of its own, an icon par excellence, the Eastern Chapter President, Dr. Raymond Shoemimo. Born on 13th August 1954, aged 69, Dr. Raymond died after a brief illness on 17th April 2024. Dr. Raymond Shoemimo loved his home country, Nigeria, and so saw NIDO as a strategic tool to give back to Nigeria and for the development of Nigerians both at home and in the diaspora. Dr. Shoemimo was the CEO of Avalon Healthcare Services and Avalon Medical Career Academy, which he established in 2001. Avalon Medical Career Academy, an institution accredited for helping hundreds of Houston residents to accomplish their careers in various healthcare fields. In his words, "It is all about building the community, but I am glad and encouraged that our efforts as community leaders and advocates are being recognized and rewarded at state level." He said this when he received the Outstanding Texan Award at the 2017 African American Legislative Summit hosted by the Texas Legislative Black Caucus. Dr. Shoemimo was at various times the president of African Cowboy Association and several Nigerian associations such as Egbe Omo Yoruba Association of Houston and the Nigerian American Forum.
Yeah, my name is Dr. Eromosele Dahosa. I am the chairman of NANDO USA board. For those who might not know the meaning of NANDO, that's Nigeria and Diaspora Organization, America USA board. Dr. Raymond Shoemimo has been a very loyal member of our community. Is somebody we all love and admire because of the selfless role he's been playing in the affairs of Nigerians in our community. He will be a great loss to us because we miss him dearly. So Shoemimo is always with us when we are doing any NADO activity. He commits his finances, his resources, and his wisdom to the affairs of Nigerians. So greatly miss him. He is somebody that is very upright, he is truthful, and also he takes everything that has to do with Nigeria very seriously. He's a very patriotic Nigerian. He's one Nigerian we are very proud of. In fact, he never forgets his home country, even though he's been in the USA for so many years, but he's somebody that has Nigeria all the time in his mind. So we greatly miss him. So really show him, we pray that we continue to rest in peace in the bosom of our Lord Jesus Christ.
These are the people we need to change, not only change Nigeria, but at least change the world. Yes, he came, he conquered, he served, he was so humble. I mean, they talk about how humble he was, and that is why we are here for him, because of what he has done and the legacy he left behind. So we are here to actually say a final message to him. And I think he's going to be greatly missed, not only by his family, the entire Nigerian community in Houston, in America, and globally. May his soul rest in peace.
In 1995, he led the Nigerian community in Texas to host Nigeria's former head of state, President Olusegun Obasanjo, Chief Bola Ige, and Professor Wole Soyinka in Houston. Dr. Shoemimo was a philanthropist who routinely spread kindness through the Raymond Shoemimo Foundation, a non-profit organization he founded. Dr. Raymond Shoemimo will be greatly missed by all he left behind.
My father, a very compassionate, passion-filled man, very caring about education always, loving his family, loving what he does every day. Owner and CEO of Avalon Medical Career Academy. Has 8 kids, 4 from my mother, Linda Shomimo. Very respectful, very education-oriented, a scholar, socialite, a positive influence in our community, and always willing to help and cares about his family as his first priority every single day. One memory that stuck out to me with my father is him going to my graduation, and him always wanting more from me and always wanting me to do more and continuously to strive for better and perfection every single day. My father is very hard on me growing up, but it's for good reason, especially with the current situations that we're dealing with right now. And I'm thankful that my dad was always there and always willing to help me and support me in any type of way, monetarily, giving me good advice, always being the backbone that our family needed. And I'm glad that he was there.
Join us in the next episode of Global Light, plus our segments in light of global issues.